house to go. When you randomly get inspiration to go for a motorcycle ride, but then also want to install your helmet camera, and then you run around everywhere trying to find a mount for it, and then you can't, but then you do, but then it doesn't have any adhesion on it. So then you keep looking, and then you find a box with all your GoPro stuff, and then you find new sticky pads. Yeah. I'll give it a shot. Oh man, this feels so good. You know when you stop on the side of the road and you get all sweaty and hot because it's warm outside and you're wearing a full gear, and then you start riding and then all that nice cool breeze. I really don't know how this is going to turn out. So this is basically just going to be a test run to see how this works out. See if the audio works this way. I just kind of threw in the microphone, threw on the GoPro mount on my helmet, and then now I'm just going for a test ride. Dude, these bumps are no joke. So I'm going to go ahead and talk as if my microphone setup is working properly, and for some reason it just doesn't work out. I'll just ditch it and try another day, but I don't really feel like fidgeting and figuring out what the microphone sensitivity is at, so might as well just ride and enjoy the bike. Anyway, this is the first time I've been out on the bike in a really long time, and this is the first time I've actually been out in this location in a really long time too. I always make an excuse that I just don't go riding because I'm not as into it as I used to be. Geez, I'm really out of shape of motovlogging. Like, I don't know if it's my cheek pads are too tight or my helmet's too small or something, but my jaw really hurts trying to talk. Actually, you know what? I remember I had the same problem a long time ago on one of my previous helmets, and I got a different size cheek pad, and it allowed me to be more comfortable in the helmet. And that just reminds me now that I have not used this helmet for motovlogging ever. I've never put a helmet or a camera on this helmet, and I've never talked in it, never motovlogged in it. I haven't set up anything on this helmet at all. So this helmet actually that I'm using now, it's an Icon Alliance Behringer helmet, I think is what it's called. And this helmet actually, my friend Michael gave me a while ago. A lot of people might know him as Wilkes89. He passed away a few years ago. And this is the helmet he actually gifted me. He never used it. He just had an extra helmet laying around. And the story behind that is when I sold my Honda Super Hawk, the VTR 1000. This is kind of funny. Like I didn't have a plan for a video at all, except for maybe doing a walk around on my Monster. And now I'm here talking about something. I guess that's the beauty of some things. But anyway, I get hit in the head with a bug. Years ago when I had my Honda Super Hawk, I had sold that, and the guy, dude, some of these Halloween lawn ornaments are very, very nice. But anyways, back when I had my Honda Super Hawk, I had sold that bike to someone, and I was selling it to someone who didn't have a helmet. So naturally, he wanted the helmet, and I kind of gave it to him because I didn't want him riding the bike or being tempted to ride the bike without a helmet at all, because it was a 1000. So I gave the helmet with the bike, and I didn't buy one then. And I had talked about it with Michael a while back, and I said, yeah, I need to get a helmet again. He's like, oh, I got an extra helmet laying around we can have. So it was very, very nice of him, and so he sent me this helmet, and it's my size and everything. It's a little uncomfortable, but it works out. It works, it's a helmet. I probably do need to get a proper fitting helmet for me, but shortly after that is when Michael died, and so this helmet has a little bit of a special meaning to me. Michael was a good dude, and he was very, very generous, very nice, always leading a helping hand. And him giving me this helmet is just, an example of that. I went from, the Honda Super Hawk to this bike right after, to a Ducati Monster. This is the 2006 s2r 1000. And before I bought this bike, I had done a lot of research in, Ducati Monsters and stuff, and I had fallen in love with the looks of them, the sounds of them, the sex appeal of them, the simplicity of, their design, their engines, and so ultimately I got this bike. So it's been a long time since I made a video. So yeah, welcome to my Ducati Monster s2r 1000. I've kind of hinted it in my Instagram. Not hinted, I've featured it in my Instagram, of course, because I'm more active on Instagram than YouTube, because Instagram is just so easy. You just throw up videos and pictures and just screw around on it all day. So if you want, follow me on Instagram. I just recently changed my name, so on there you can follow me at Scotty to go instead of Toast to go. I used to have that for a while, but I decided I want to stick my name in there, so it's Scotty to go now. So if you're following me and you saw that name change, you'll figure out why. I guess I'll talk about it in another video if I get around to it, or if I make another video, or if this video is good at all, we'll see. This could be just like a practice video, right? So yeah, follow me on Instagram if you want to keep more up to date with me, Scotty to go. I'm more frequent on there. Send me messages, pictures, videos, whatever you want. But yeah. Uh-oh. I just realized my my temperature reading's not giving a reading. The temperature sensor on my engine oil is not working anymore. I got no warning lights on my dash, so nothing mechanical has failed on me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that when I get home, I guess. Alright. Dieskund Reservoir. Looks like the water is kind of low. It does feel kind of low. We are in kind of a drought right now, so that's probably why. And I'm going to pull over right here. Watch out for the rocks.